Now let's see the vapor pressure of solid liquid solutions. Consider a binary solution. Consider a binary solution where the solvent is a liquid and solute is a solid. So this is a solid liquid solution where solvent is a liquid and solute is a solid, and this solvent, this liquid is volatile and this solid is non-volatile. And for example, this solvent may be water and this may be sugar. So this is a volatile component, that is the solvent, and non-volatile component, that is a solid, that is a solute. So this is an example of a solid liquid solution in a closed container. So consider this solution in a closed container. First of all, we can see the solvent molecule. So this is the liquid component, say it is A, and this is the solvent, and this is volatile in nature. And we know that there is evaporation, and due to the pressure of this vapors, there is vapor pressure. So this liquid A, molecules of liquid A will evaporate, and due to that evaporation there is vapor pressure, and the vapor pressure is denoted by P0A. And the component B, so this solvent A is always A and solute is always B. And the solute B is added, and this is a non-volatile solute. This is a non-volatile solute. So there is no vapor pressure. So there is no vapor pressure since it is a non-volatile solute. Then if it combines to form a solution, we will get a solution where the molecules of A and molecules of B are there. So component A and component B are there in the case of solution. So in this solution, there are molecules of A and molecules of B, and we know that there is only one component gives pressure. That means component A is volatile in nature. And those molecules will evaporate, and those molecules will escape as vapors, and that produces vapor pressure. So that vapor pressure is denoted by PA. In the case of B, that component is a non-volatile solute, and that will not produces any vapors in the solution, and there is no vapor pressure on the surface of this solution. So according to Raoult's law, we can write PA is equal to partial vapor pressure of component A is equal to P0A XA, and actually PB is equal to 0 in this case. So PA is directly proportional to XA. So according to Raoult's law, the partial vapor pressure of the component is directly proportional to the mole fraction of that component. Here there is only one volatile component, so PA is equal to P0A XA. Here PB is equal to 0. So PA is actually, or P total is equal to PA itself. That means P total is equal to PA in this case, since there is a non-volatile component. And we know that PA is actually less than P0A. PA is actually less than P0A because the molecules of A and molecules of B are there in the solution. Since there is a non-volatile solute, so some of these non-volatile solute will occupy the space of this surface molecules. Here there is less number of components A, less number of components A in the case of solution, and the vapors produced in this case will be less than the pure component. So in this case there is only less number of vapors, or less vapors are produced in this case, or less vapor pressure is here. That means evaporation decreases in this case. Evaporation decreases in this case since the solute is a non-volatile. Solute is a non-volatile solute. That means if there is a non-volatile solute is added, if there is a non-volatile solute is present in the solution, some of the space of the surface, some of the space will be occupied by the non-volatile component, and there is less space for component A. So for the volatile part there is only less space. So in that case vaporization or evaporation decreases, and the vapor pressure will be less. So due to less evaporation, or due to the formation of less vapors, the vapor pressure is also less. So on adding a non-volatile solute, the evaporation decreases, and also we can say that PA, in this case there is PA. So the vapor pressure in this case will be PA, and this PA will be always lowered, and it is always less than P0A. So this is actually the case when a solid solute and a liquid solvent present in a binary solution. So this is the P total, and this is the vapor pressure of solid liquid solution. P total is equal to PA only, since PB is equal to 0, since the solute is non-volatile in nature. And the another point is PA is always less than P0A, because evaporation decreases because of the non-volatile solute.